You know, one of my favorite things are bees, and I love doing things for the beehive. Today, we're going to paint the beehives. So you can see these boxes, they're in dire need of some tender loving care. So I am going to, you know what, rainy days are awesome for this. As soon as I see a rainy day, I think, okay, what can I do inside? And today is painting the beehives day because they are in dire need of it. So the first thing I do is put an exterior primer on it. So ask at your local paint store and make sure that you put an exterior primer before you put your paint on. I would never paint the interior of the beehives, just to the exterior, just to keep the bees nice and safe. So for my first box, because I like a lot of color, and this is where you can get really creative and you can have your personality on the beehives. I chose Benjamin Moore paint, and it is 2030-50. It's called Shimmering Lime. And I told the fellow exactly what I was using it for, so he guided me on what to buy. So I'm going to take this and put it on here. Oh, that's awesome. That's gonna give it some nice, beautiful color. This is where you can get creative. My next box, I'm going to paint, it's called Lemon Drops. Again, it's a Benjamin Moore, 2019-50. It's called Lemon Drops. And I'm just going to do my next box with this beautiful yellow. That is going to be so pretty. My next color for my next box is called, again, it's Benjamin Moore. It's called Perfect Peach, and that one is 2167-50. And let's see how that goes on. We'll get our box. Get some good helping of paint. And straight that on. Oh, I think this is going to be really pretty with the three colors. Awesome. So there's one of the colors, a nice pretty green. It looks awesome. So yeah, one of my favorite things is painting up your beehives and giving them a little bit of summertime festiveness. I think they just look awesome. Just a little bit of color goes a long way. I don't know if the bees care, but it makes me happy, so it is one of my favorite things, painting up your beehives. So one of my favorite things, painting the beehives, and you have a great day.